Okay, so now we're going to start talking about transformations with the graphs of the logarithmic functions. And we're going to have the same transformations we've seen on other functions. Horizontal shift, vertical shift, stretch, compression, reflections, those things. All right, so here we're going to talk about a horizontal shift. And so the form they give us for a horizontal shift is going to be log base b of x plus c. And then c is going to tell us if it moves to the right or the left. If c is positive, it's going to move, what do you think? Left. And if c is negative, then it's going to move to the right. Okay, so now here we have an example. Sketch the horizontal shift f of x, and then they give us this function alongside its parent function. So they want the parent function. They want me to graph that. So I'm going to go ahead and write g of x equals log base 3 of x. That would be the parent function, okay, with no shift. Again, you could write that as 3 to the y equals x. You could make a table of values, choosing y values, and calculating the x values. Or you could just think about the x-intercept and the key point. Then you wouldn't have to do a table of values because we kind of know how it's going to look, but you know, it's okay to do a table of values. So here comes a point, 1/3 negative 1, hopefully you saw that, and then 1, 0, that's the x-intercept, and then we've got 3, 1, which is the key point they talk about. And then we went ahead and did another 0.92 because that one fits on the graph paper. And then you can see it's going like this. And the vertical asymptote is right there. Okay, so that's the shape of the curve that we're going for. Now we're going to shift this. And do you remember which way it's going to shift? It's going to shift to the right 2 units. So you pick everything up, including the asymptote, and shift it over 2. So there's the asymptote. We'll talk about that in a minute. Then we're going to shift the x-intercept over 2. And we're going to shift the key point over 2. And you can shift the other point over 2 if you want to. And the shape should look the same. I mean, it's just my drawing, but there we go. Okay, that's the function, and this is f of x. So we have graphed it alongside its parent function. Now we got to state the domain, range, and asymptote. That is just for f of x. So the domain is going to be, now think about the domain here. Where are we starting? We're starting just after 2, because we had to move the asymptote to the right 2 units. So it's going to be 2 to infinity. The range is going to be all real numbers. And then the asymptote is going to be, it's going to be a vertical asymptote, x equals 2. Okay? All right.